everyone, welcome to back the channel NATO Russia. In a world where air superiority often dictates the tide of battle, ground-based air defense systems have emerged as silent yet potent guardians of the skies. Among these systems, one platform has managed to stay relevant, feared, and fiercely dependable for decades, the 9K-35 Strela-10. As we step into 2025, this Soviet-born, battle-hardened air defense system continues to serve in various modernized forms, proving that age is just a number when you're engineered for war. The 9K-35 Strela-10, known by NATO as the SA-13 inches Gopher, first entered service in the late 1970s. It was conceived as a short-range, mobile surface-to-air missile system that could protect ground forces from low-flying aircraft and helicopters. Mounted on the versatile MTLB tracked chassis, the Strela-10 was designed for speed, mobility, and rapid reaction, crucial traits in the shifting dynamics of Cold War-era combat. Fast forward to today, the Strela-10 has evolved into a diverse and adaptable system still operational in multiple armed forces, particularly those of former Soviet states and nations aligned with Russian military doctrine. In 2025, its continued presence on battlefields and in military inventories underscores not just its effectiveness but also its capacity for modernization. So, what makes the 9K-35 Strela-10 endure across generations? Let's start with its core design philosophy. Unlike fixed missile systems or large radar-based interceptors, the Strela-10 was built for frontline defense. It operates alongside infantry and armor units, defending them from aerial threats during both offensive thrusts and defensive holds. Its primary targets: attack helicopters, low-flying jets, unmanned aerial vehicles (UAVs), and even cruise missiles, anything flying low and fast. One of its signature strengths is its independence from centralized radar networks. The Strela-10 relies on optical and infrared targeting, which means it can function even when GPS or radar-guided systems are jammed or degraded. This independence makes it a critical tool in modern electronic warfare environments where communications and sensor capabilities can be heavily compromised. The base version of the 9K-35 featured a quadruple missile launcher mounted on the MTLB chassis. This chassis is amphibious, lightly armored, and can traverse diverse terrain types, from forests and fields to rivers and snowy landscapes. Powered by a diesel engine, it offers excellent cross-country mobility, ensuring that the Strela-10 can keep pace with mechanized and armored formations. The original missiles, the 9M37, were heat-seeking and effective at ranges up to 5 kilometers and altitudes of up to 3,500 meters. But as threats evolved, so did the Strela's bite. Modern variants, including the 9M333 missile, have improved guidance, better countermeasure resistance, and the ability to engage faster, more maneuverable aerial threats. With triple-channel guidance, infrared, photocontrast, and ultraviolet, the 9M333 is far more difficult for enemy aircraft to spoof or evade. In 2025, several countries have fielded enhanced versions of the Strela-10 platform. Russia, for instance, has developed the Strela-10 M4 and M5 variants. These upgrades include advanced optics, digital fire control systems, and integration into broader air defense networks via digital communications. Some even feature small radar antennas that allow basic target tracking, extending their ability to engage threats beyond visual range in certain conditions. Beyond Russia, Ukraine has also modernized its existing Strela-10 inventory. Faced with increasing drone threats and evolving battlefield dynamics, Ukraine's defense industry has added domestically produced electro-optical sights, navigation systems, and compatibility with newer Ukrainian missile types. These updates have proven especially useful in the context of the Ukraine conflict, where rapid detection and response to UAVs are vital. But the Strela-10's relevance in 2025 isn't just limited to traditional warfare. Its utility against drones, a threat that has exploded in recent years, is a key reason why the platform is still so valuable. Small quadcopters, kamikaze drones, and reconnaissance UAVs have become a regular feature of modern conflicts. Many traditional air defense systems struggle to engage such small, low-signature targets effectively or affordably. The Strela-10, with its low operating costs and precision-guided missiles, fills this gap effectively. Furthermore, its mobility ensures that it can reposition quickly after firing, a tactic known as shoot and scoot. In modern warfare, where counter-battery and anti-radiation strikes are common, being able to relocate rapidly after engagement is critical for survival. The Strela-10 excels at this, slipping away before enemy aircraft or artillery can respond. From a maintenance standpoint, the Strela-10 also holds a strategic advantage. Because it is based on the MTLB, a platform that has seen decades of use across various military roles, spare parts, maintenance expertise, and logistical support are widely available. This makes it especially appealing to countries with constrained defense budgets or those facing long-term conflicts where sustainment is just as important as capability. Its role is not confined to traditional battlefields either. Several nations use Strela-10s in border patrol, critical infrastructure defense, and airport protection roles. Their ability to function independently, without centralized command and control networks, allows for flexible deployment in austere or remote environments. Let's talk about some real-world examples where the Strela-10 has demonstrated its value. In the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict, Strela-10 systems have been employed by both sides. Videos and combat footage have shown these systems engaging helicopters and drones, sometimes in high-intensity zones, other times while camouflaged in forests and urban environments. Despite the increasing presence of Western-made manpads and larger air defense systems, the Strela-10 continues to carve out its own niche, fast to deploy, quick to fire, and rugged enough to survive. The Middle East, too, has seen the Strela-10 in action. Syrian forces, for example, have used older models to defend against both Israeli airstrikes and insurgent UAV attacks. Their effectiveness, while not always guaranteed against modern aircraft equipped with flares and electronic countermeasures, is still considerable, particularly when used in layered air defense strategies. In Africa and parts of Asia, the Strela-10 has seen continued use, often as part of combined arms doctrine or regional defense strategies. Here, the platform's simplicity and reliability shine. When paired with early warning systems or even civilian radar inputs, these systems can become surprisingly capable components of national air defense networks. But what about the future? In 2025, one of the biggest developments in air defense is the rise of AI-assisted threat detection, autonomous vehicle integration, and cooperative targeting.